Hey, welcome to Gretchen's Garden and Greenhouse. Obviously, I'm not Gretchen, but I'm going to kick off the program today anyway. And what we're doing is yard maintenance. And I'm working on this hazelnut bush. As you can see, it's very full here. And we need to prune out some of the volunteers that are coming in from the base. Now, rather than have you watch me crawl around in there with my head buried in this plant, let's just pan right over here to the one I just finished. Of course, it's larger, but you can see how we've trimmed all this out here. That does two things. That allows me to clean things up and keep the area around it better cleaned up. But it also takes all of these out, and the energy that they take, if you will, to remain alive, and allows that energy to go into the rest of the bush, which results in much bigger hazelnuts when we harvest in the fall. But anyway, we're going to move on to the next project where Gretchen is going to be doing some deadheading.
Good morning. While Al is over there working on the hazelnut trees, I'm just a little ways away from him here in this part of this garden that has a lot of salvia in it. And salvia blooms pretty early. And so what I'm doing now is I'm coming in here and deadheading this salvia. And what I do is I cut down here, and hopefully what will happen then is right where I cut, I should get some sprouts and perhaps a new little blossom. The blossoms, the second ones that come, won't be as long, probably about half that size, but we'll get some more blooms and some more pollen for the bees. If you take a look at this plant right over here, I don't see, it's early in the morning, the bees aren't there yet, but yesterday that was covered with 3 different varieties of bees. Some obviously little honeybees, and then some that were about half again that size and big and fuzzy, and then some little tiny ones. So I've got a job here.
Here comes the first guy right now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then I also, in addition to the salvia, I haven't got all my peonies deadheaded yet. So as you can see, I have some peonies here. They won't bloom again, but we still need to get rid of the blossoms. So now I'd like to take you over to the garden and show you something new that we're doing this year. On the way to the garden, I spotted this and just wanted to show you. This was a plant that was here when we moved in, and it's just gotten bigger. And the blossoms, look at these blossoms. So I just wanted to show you. I just think it's spectacular. For years, I have just used twine to take care of my climbing plants. But recently we discovered these when I ordered some wire for holding the plants up. These came with it. And I said, why am I not using clips? So as you can see, I've used this clip here on my cucumber. Also, I've used it over here to hold this pepper plant because it was kind of flopping over. And then I also, if you want to come over here, I use it initially to get my climbing beans started.
Yeah, once they grab the string, then you can probably pull it off and use it somewhere else.
Well, and that's the thing that I really like about this. Like this one, on this cucumber here, I started clear down here with it. And then as the cucumber grew, I just kept moving it up. Because once I get it up there, these little things will hold on and hold it up.
Sure. So let me show you something over here too. Right here is a sample of the 2 sizes we've found on Amazon available. The smaller one and the larger one. And before coming out here and going online with Gretchen's Garden and Greenhouse, she ordered 60 of them, which would be about 30 of each, big and little, for 10 bucks. So it isn't like it's going to break you up in business.
And this year, do we want to go to the raspberry patch and show my raspberries?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Last year, or this last year when we pruned the raspberries, I did a much harder pruning and was very careful to leave only a couple of the new canes per each plant. And we're finding this year that our berry size has increased and we have a bumper crop. So we're very excited to have it. Also, if you take a look back here, these are our boysenberries. We've picked most of them, as you can see, but they've been very good this year too, boysenberries and blackberries. And so when we do our maintenance this year, I'm planning on using these again instead of the twine to clip these in place.
And if you look right in there, you can see some twine we're going to have to cut out.
Yeah,
and those are going to work just great. There's the twine right next to the clip. That clip is going to be a lot easier, and it's a lot easier to move it about too.
Yeah, I'm going to have to order more than 60 though, I think.
Yeah, we're looking at 600, I think.
Yeah. And then over here in the berry patch, I planted our summer squash at the end of the patch, and I thought might like to take a look at that. We're having some good results right here with the summer squash.
Summer squash is going crazy, and we've been eating on it every day.
And then the other thing over here, this is kind of a jungle in through here. This is a challenge right here. I'm trying to grow blueberries, and our ground is not acidic at all, and blueberries like an acid soil. So I've been putting all kinds of stuff on here, including some of my discard of my sourdough to give this acid, and I think we're having some pretty good luck if you take a look at those berries.
So our sourdough rolls, some of them ended up here to produce this.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Well, that's it for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Join us again next week for Gretchen's Garden and Greenhouse.
Bye.